Drive carefully, work responsibly, and never gamble with safety. The freezing temperatures couldn't stop the Belarus MTZ 1221. Combined with its large, custom-made trailer, this tractor easily hauls heavy loads of timber across snow-covered forest roads. Its powerful pulling capacity, impressive traction, and durability have made it one of the most reliable machines for winter logging. A monster of steel. Just a few simple movements were enough to demonstrate the overwhelming power of the excavator compared to the car below. An impressive performance. The remote-controlled vehicle undertook a dangerous mission, ensuring everyone's safety while delivering accurate and reliable results. Muddy terrain. The eternal enemy of every operator, and today is no exception. The New Holland T7000 270 tractor is making small strides. It all started as a simple towing and rescue mission. But when the Ferguson Fordson TEA-20 attempted to tow the broken-down Case 930, a small mistake turned the situation into an extremely dangerous one. It was an embarrassing moment, but also a valuable lesson that every tractor owner should remember. Just a few seconds into the collision revealed the immense power of the train. Steep slope. Narrow curve. Huge load. The tractor trailer struggled to conquer a sharp curve on Highvan Pass. Amidst the treacherous terrain and the pressure of a heavy load, every maneuver by the driver had to be absolutely precise. It all started with a seemingly small detail. The LKT-80 broke down on a slope when the winch system malfunctioned due to a lack of oil, while the locking pins weren't properly engaged. In the challenging mountainous terrain, this small error quickly escalated into a tense situation. The equipment was heavy, the viewing angle was poor. Just one wrong decision, and the collision happened. When the terrain becomes the enemy, brute force alone is not enough. Amidst mud and narrow jungle roads, the LKT-81 Krastava and the MAN truck had to work together seamlessly to continue their journey. A testament to the durability of the machinery and the skill of those behind the wheel. Comment 1 if you think there's a better way to handle this situation. the Caterpillar D6 transforms earth-moving work in Tanzania into a true display of power. Its robust track system allows the machine to easily traverse challenging terrain, knock down trees, and clear construction sites with impressive efficiency. The collision between two container trucks on a busy road created a completely unexpected situation. The mud prevailed. The Caterpillar slowly sank deeper until it was almost completely buried. The subsequent rescue became a tense mission, where the power of the machinery had to contend with the harsh terrain. The engine roared to full power, but it was the ice under the wheels that held all the power. Things nearly spiraled out of control. The Cat 637E skidded off the edge of the ground and tilted precariously.
He did it.
But instead of panicking, the operator calmly handled the situation, bringing the massive machine back to a safe position with remarkable skill. A machine. A swamp. A real challenge. The TDT 55 roared forward across the soft ground, proving why it is considered one of the most formidable all-terrain machines. Tons of steel collapsed in just seconds. The giant port crane was dismantled using a daring but effective method, quickly clearing the area to prepare for new construction, an impressive display of engineering and precise calculation. What would you do if you were faced with such a situation? There's big trouble at the construction site. The huge truck carrying coal seems to be having problems. How can we get out when the water level is rising so high? Steep slope ahead. Heavy timber behind. Two LKT-81 trucks are doing exactly what they were born to do. Amidst the muddy forest road, these forestry machines persevere in pulling loads, demonstrating incredible strength and durability. The JCB Tatra 815-2S3 had to undergo a challenging rescue operation, where towing power and skill were pushed to the limit. Forgetting to lower the outriggers caused the forklift to lose stability while lifting a load, leading to a dangerous rollover. This serves as a reminder that safety must always come before speed and convenience. The mud had taken control. The 648 GII roared at full power, but remained firmly in place. A tense situation where machinery, mud, and operator skill engaged in a relentless battle. Fortunately, no incidents occurred. The slippery snow had defeated the bus, but it couldn't defeat the excavator. With its superior strength and incredible grip, the machine pulled the heavy vehicle out of the dangerous area, turning a tense situation into a spectacular rescue. That was an extremely ill-considered decision. Just one mistake could lead to the complete destruction of the crane. Heavy rains turned the construction site into a giant trap. The Cat 777D was stuck in the mud, and the mining area quickly turned into a 1-2-meter deep lake. Mining operations had to stop completely due to the power of nature. A loud crash echoed. Then everything collapsed. The ferry slammed into the pier and crane, causing the massive structure to fall onto the container yard. Immediately afterward, a horrific explosion and a sea of fire erupted, creating a chaotic scene straight out of a disaster movie. When a huge load encounters a road that is too narrow, during this demolition operation, the Cat 966H was positioned precariously as everyone waited for the structure to collapse. Just one miscalculation, and the machine could have been swept into the rubble. Fortunately, the operator narrowly escaped the dangerous situation. The ice cracked beneath the wheels. The engine roared, smoke rising in the freezing air. When the last vehicle made it through the test, it was not only a victory for the machine, but also a victory for the driver. Enormous load. Narrow road. No room for error. The heavy steel machine slowly navigates each curve of the mountain pass. In situations like this, the driver's experience and concentration are just as important as the vehicle's power. Everything went according to plan. Things started to go wrong when the Komatsu PC-200 encountered extremely soft ground. Tree roots, mud, and the machine's enormous weight created a perfect trap. Despite the roaring engine and tracks working at full capacity, the excavator remained stuck. The mud gave them the initial advantage. The truck was stuck deep in the swamp, each acceleration only making it sink deeper. But when the rescue vehicle arrived, the situation gradually changed. After tense moments with taut cables and roaring engines, the machine was finally successfully rescued. This is no place for mistakes. In the snow-covered forest, the LKT Turbo 81 struggles with the steep slopes, heavy load, and slippery ground. Every meter moved is a challenge, showcasing the machine's resilience and the operator's remarkable skill. In just a few seconds, the unexpected incident transformed a normal situation into a chaotic and tense scene. Sometimes, 10 seconds is all you have to change your destiny. The Volvo loaded with lumber was stuck in the terrain. But the John Deere wasn't going to give up easily. With powerful traction and impressive grip, the blue machine slowly rescued the truck, turning a tense situation into an admirable performance. This situation serves as a clear reminder that observing and assessing road conditions is always more important than you might think. Heavy loads are no obstacle for the FAP 2026. This powerful tow truck is pulling a broken-down excavator truck, navigating challenging terrain with impressive towing capacity and sustained performance. Please fasten your seatbelt. Moving a Caterpillar 992 gigawatt-hours over a distance of 700 kilometers is not simply transportation. It's a true test of engineering, planning, and coordination. Hundreds of small details must be precisely calculated to ensure this colossal machine can complete the journey safely. Too close. Just a second, slower or faster, and disaster could have happened. Every meter moved was a challenge. The 40-ton D250 bulldozer slowly crossed the fragile mountain bridge, raising concerns about its load-bearing capacity. But instead of gambling with luck, the operator chose safety. This proves that in the most dangerous situations, experience and caution are always the most important factors. Just one bend in the road, but it was enough to create a whole mess. Luckily, everyone is safe. A moment of loss of control caused the cement truck to plunge into a deep ravine. A challenging rescue operation was quickly launched, and fortunately, the situation was successfully resolved. Nature is testing the limits of Hagland BV 206. Don't let its classic appearance fool you. The 1947 Ford 2N still boasts impressive towing power thanks to its robust four-cylinder engine. From uprooting trees to grueling farm work, this machine still gets the job done impressively. But remember, a single correct chain tensioning point can make the difference between success and disaster. Meter by meter, the heavy crane crawled across the old wooden bridge. The minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit cold was testing every limit. Then the engine roared. Black smoke billowed in the icy air as the machine slowly came to life. An impressive cold startup, proving the power and durability of a true machine. The snowplow got stuck in a ditch, and things were getting worse. But then an unexpected, clever solution appeared. See what actually happened and how they turned the situation around at the last minute. Lost control. And the rest is pretty much predictable. Winter had locked the tanker truck in a sea of snow, but the Volvo refused to give up. The engine roared, the cables tightened to their limit, and the rescue began. Little by little, the enormous load was pulled out of the frozen snow, creating an impressive display of strength, skill, and endurance. A collision in the Songju Tunnel caused a truck carrying flammable paint to explode, turning the highway into a scene of chaos in an instant. Each time the accelerator was pressed, mud and dirt were hurled everywhere. It seemed as though the Mercedes-Benz 1518 would be stuck in the mud, but the machine persevered. The engine roared powerfully, shaking the hillside. Ahead lay a steep slope, but the tractor persevered, pulling its load to the summit. A true battle between machinery, gravity, and harsh terrain. The T150K engine is working at full load. The cable is taut as the tractor attempts to uproot a tree that has been firmly embedded in the ground for years. A battle of strength between tons of steel and roots that penetrate deep underground. At first glance, this seemed like an insurmountable task for the Fiat 540 DT. The load of firewood was high, the road was muddy, and the wheels were constantly searching for traction. But with the machine's perseverance and the operator's experience, the convoy continued to move forward amidst the harshest conditions. An error of just a few inches, the consequences can be enormous. The Deutz DX 120 is slowly moving onto the trailer, while the operator continuously adjusts the steering to keep the entire assembly balanced. In the harsh, icy landscape of northern Yakutia, a large flatbed truck was stuck in thick snow, its wheels almost completely submerged in the freezing ice. Other trucks quickly arrived to assist, tow ropes attached, engines roaring, shattering the silence of the wilderness. Amidst plumes of white smoke from the exhaust pipes, the arduous rescue operation unfolded in the biting cold, with the road ahead still long and full of challenges. Compact, yet powerful. The Kubota M9000 540 easily pulls plows, seeders, and many other agricultural tools. Its versatile operation and powerful hydraulic lifting system make this machine a reliable assistant in every stage of production. The cable of the TDT 55 broke while pulling tons of logs across rough terrain. With 120 horsepower and weighing 22,046 pounds, it is capable of pulling heavy loads in harsh conditions. Next, the Logmax 7000XT is a powerful chainsaw with a 6.7L engine and 200 horsepower, allowing for fast and efficient cutting of large logs. Weighing up to 35,273 pounds, it ensures ideal performance for logging in harsh environments. The Ponce Scorpion King is a modern logging machine, equipped with a 230 horsepower diesel engine and weighing 39,687 pounds. With its special design and flexible crane system, the machine is capable of efficiently cutting and processing wood in hard-to-reach forests, delivering high performance